Joining us to talk about their company's Paying It Forward efforts during the coronavirus crisis are Natalie Brown. She's Director of Corporate Citizenship with Ally Financial, and Matt Potere, CEO of Sunlight Financial. Thanks to both of you for taking time to share your story today. You know, Ally and Sunlight have partnered to kick off this meal campaign for Atrium Health employees, which is a wonderful effort. And we're so thankful for both of your organizations' thoughts here and what you're doing for the community. Matt, can you tell us how this came about?
Yeah, Natalie, thanks for having me today. So taking care of our communities is a really important part of our culture. We're brainstorming ideas for how we could help take care of some of the small business owners that are really fighting to survive through this crisis. And so the idea was to help buy meals from these restaurants to help support them. And then what better place to donate them back to than frontline healthcare workers who are literally putting their lives on the line every day to take care of our communities. And so we brought those two ideas together, and that was really the foundation of it. And we were so fortunate to be able to partner with Ally around this.
Natalie, what does this entail for folks? Yeah, obviously the restaurants, this really is a win-win for so many people because we are helping these restaurants. We are helping our healthcare employees. There's a lot of time and effort that goes behind making something like this work, though, too. Can you guys talk a bit about the logistics?
Yes, I mean, at Ally, we believe in doing it right and being an ally for our customers and our community. And so it was a no-brainer in the conversation that we had with Atrium, and they shared with Sunlight and partnering with Sunlight to do such great work on the ground. And so we were able to identify restaurants, 3 restaurants that would work with Atrium to ensure that their healthcare workers would have the opportunity to get meals for free. And so it was really something that they were extremely passionate about. So we didn't have to convince them at all. It was an easy, hey, this is what we're trying. Really want to make sure that they get nourished and fed, and those restaurants jumped in with both feet and worked logistically to make it easy for Atrium to make sure that their healthcare workers could get there to get the food. And so they made it as seamless as possible for them. And so it's been a great opportunity for us to partner. And I think with 2 financial institutions working together and doing this is something that you don't see that often. So it's great that we have such great energy together and synergy around supporting the community.
I agree with you. And I think some of the, with so much of the hardship that's out there, there's been so much good that we're seeing come out of communities all over the U.S. Matt, if you will, talk a bit about this unique partnership, because typically, you might be competitors, but how did it come about that you two decided, these 2 organizations, to do this?
What's interesting is, so this is a partnership that I think both organizations really care genuinely and deeply about the community. And so it was really natural. There was a lot of enthusiasm from both teams to move forward. This is a contribution that'll make a real difference to some of our local businesses. It'll make a difference to healthcare workers. But more than anything else, we as a community, we as a country are going to get through this together. And this is providing people hope. It's reminding them that there are meals today. There'll be something else that people will need tomorrow. And our communities are willing to come together. At our core, we're all people with families and concerns and everything else. And we came together to try to help the community and provide them some hope during a really, really tough time.
Natalie, you want to add anything with that?
No, I think he said it best. I mean, it is about community. It is about supporting our small businesses. Many of our frontline workers, folks that feed us every day through the drive-through, through the restaurants. It's about our healthcare workers who are putting their lives at and our value systems align around community, and doing the right thing for our customers and for our community was a no-brainer. And so, we were just thankful that Sunlight was happy to let us partner with them on this and be a part of this. This was a great idea that that they came up with in supporting our healthcare workers. And so we were just honored and appreciative that they would partner with us as well to do that. So we are excited, and thank you, Matt and Sunlight, for the partnership. It's been really fun, and we're excited to continue to help feed our healthcare workers.
Where do we go from here, and how can other people, this is an ongoing effort, so if other folks hear this, see this, whether it's another company or it could be individuals that just want to help make a difference, what do they need to do?
Yeah, so the Ally and Sunlight have kicked this off, but what our hope really is that the broader community to help provide these meals and help support local restaurants. We're happy to talk about what we've done, but we think this is an effort much bigger than our own company. And so we really hope that others get involved as well.
Absolutely.
Great. And I guess one last question I would have for the two of you is, we talk about these partnerships. Do you feel like this is a blueprint for future efforts, even post COVID-19, that what we're seeing happen in this pandemic really is going to help change the future of how competitive businesses partner for the greater good?
Yeah, one thing that we've seen is this is a stressful time for many people, but our team and others that we've talked to just really want to be able to make a difference. And so by Ally and Sunlight coming together, it's having a real difference in the community. It's also uplifting our teams, because there's nothing more frustrating knowing that we can make a difference and we can help push the country forward is incredibly gratifying. And we're really appreciative of the opportunity to make a difference in other people's lives.
Let me just offer for both of you, if you have any last thoughts that you would like to share, and also how you are doing, you as individuals, and also your businesses through all of this. I would imagine you're very busy aside from this particular project that you kicked off.
Yeah, I mean, I'm working from home. Most of Ally, because we're a digital financial services company, we have the flexibility and very blessed to have a leadership team executive leadership team that supports us and is allowing us, all of us, to be at home and really providing as much support to our employees and their families as possible. And so, sometimes when you're home, you work longer and harder because you don't have the travel time. But our family is doing great here. I have 2 middle schoolers. I have a married to an educator. But, I think more than anything, back to, when you were mentioning about how we support this going forward, I think you'll see more and more companies coming together, and you've seen that nationally as well, to really support the community. I always say we may compete on the street, but we don't compete in the community. We're all in it together. So I think it's been a great opportunity for us to work together and take care of each other during this difficult time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I concur. We're incredibly appreciative of the partnership with Ally, and we're excited for other companies to join us.
Yes, please. We want all the other companies out there to go to Atrium's website, go to their Essential Needs Fund, and give and help continue to support our healthcare workers. What we gave is great, but it's not enough to feed every soul that's putting their lives on the line. So we need more companies and more donors to go out there and support this effort.
Great. Natalie Brown, Director of Corporate Citizenship with Ally Financial, and Matt Potere, CEO of Sunlight Financial. Thank you both for what you're doing for this community. We wish you a healthy and also very happy and peaceful days ahead. Thank you both.
Thank you.
Thanks, Matt.
Thanks.